So, hi Piyush, Mukesh, good morning. I hope you guys are here. And due to some reason, I just format my laptop and it got formatted actually, and reinstall it. I hope my screen is very much visible and I'm audible enough, right? Visible and audible, both is fine, all right? Okay. So type yes message in the chat window if you are able to hear me. All right. So today we are going to talk, you know, uh, something differently. Actually, uh, in general, what we do, we will be doing same. But I have something to say to all of you because a couple of people are doing so much great in their projects, in their, rest works. So just type yes message that if I'm very much audible. So for Yukta, I believe it's audible. Okay, Harsh, Dipesh, Aditi, and many more, right? So it's like current and non-current views. Okay, my volume is low, is it? Oh my god. Okay, let me just check that sound. Voice input. Input. Oh yeah. It is indeed. I believe now it will be fine. Okay. What about now? Volume low, volume low, volume low. Very good. So is it fine now? Just let me know here. Okay, waiting for your response. It's all fine, right? Or still low? So right here, yes sir, fine. It's okay now. Great. Wonderful. So let me tell you, actually I really want to say something. मतलब मुझे कुछ कहना है आप लोगों से. तो I'll use both the method, my video and तो I think आज मैंने सिस्टम नया इंस्टॉल किया है, तो I have to use this ऑनलाइन राइटिंग पैड. आई होप काम करना चाहिए, राइट? तो hello here. Yes, it is working, very much working. Wonderful. So the thing is, जो मुझे कहना है वो ये है कि आप इसे काफ़ी सारे लोगों ने, राइट, couple of people, you have learned Docker and we are learning Ansible, right? And whosoever have done the great job. मेरे हिसाब से तो वैसे सब लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, बट रियली अगर आपने इस टेक्नोलॉजी को सीख के और उस पर प्रोजेक्ट करने का काम स्टार्ट कर दिया है तो बहुत बहुत बधाई हो मेरी साइड से, राइट? एंड इस चीज़ को थोड़ा सा इंजॉय किया करो. आई मीन क्या होता है कि आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, सो लेट मी कनेक्ट माई वीडियो. एग्री होना तो यस मैसेज लिख देना, अगर एग्री होना तो, नहीं तो कोई बात ही नहीं. तो ओके, फाइन. तो होता क्या है कि जब हम किसी टेक्नोलॉजी पे काम करना शुरू करते हैं जनरली, तो ऐसा होता है कि थोड़े दिन बाद वो टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत ही नॉर्मल लगती है, बहुत नॉर्मल लगती है कि हाँ डॉकर ही तो है, बट ऐसा नहीं है, राइट। आप लोगों ने जिस डेडिकेशन से, जितने लोगों ने भी किया है और फोकस से ये टेक्नोलॉजी सीखी है और आप काम कर रहे हैं, ट्रस्ट मी, ये वर्ल्ड की वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी में से एक है, राइट। ऑल्दो हमने बहुत कुछ नहीं किया, पर जिस लेवल पे भी आप हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा है, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा है, और आप इस पे काम कर रहे हैं। काफ़ी सारे लोग गोलैंग पे काम कर रहे हैं, काफ़ी सारे लोग पाइथन पे काम कर रहे हैं, जैंगो पे कर रहे हैं। तो एग्जैक्टली पता है, आप जब भी थोड़ा सा कुछ काम करो, लाइक कोड ही लिख दो, तो खुश हो जाया करो, यू नो व्हाट, मतलब सेलिब्रेशन जरूरी। इससे मैंने आज सेशन का नाम लिखा है सेलिब्रेट एंसिबल। तो एंसिबल है, डॉकर है, कुबरनेटीज है, गिट है, सबको सेलिब्रेट करो। मज़े, मतलब ऐसा है कि लाइफ में मज़े आने चाहिए, लग रहा है कि हाँ कुछ हो रहा है मस्त सा, राइट। जितना आप सेलिब्रेट करोगे आपको एक पॉजिटिविटी मिलनी चाहिए कि हाँ नहीं, कुछ नया सीख रहे हैं, कुछ कर रहे हैं। क्योंकि मेरे माइंड में इन टेक्नोलॉजी को लेके एक बहुत रेस्पेक्ट है, बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट के आइडियाज़ हैं। आई डोंट नो कि आप कितना एक्साइटेड रहते हैं, बट ट्रस्ट मी कि जब भी मुझे कुछ शेयर करने का टाइम मिलता है तो आई एम रियली वेरी एक्साइटेड। और आप भी अगर उतने डेडिकेशन से काम कर रहे हैं तो ये बहुत अच्छा है, मतलब आई डोंट नो मैं क्या बोलूँ अभी, बट इट्स रियली अमेजिंग, रियली अमेजिंग, ठीक है। तो इसी बात के साथ हम अपना वीडियो मैसेज समाप्त करने की अनुमति चाहेंगे। आई थिंक तो अगर आप थोड़ा सा भी एग्री हो कि यस एग्जैक्टली आप जो भी करते हैं, राइट, जो भी आप कर रहे हैं, पढ़ रहे हैं, इसको इन शॉर्ट एंजॉय करना चाहिए, राइट। एग्री हो बात से, और आपको जितना ज़्यादा हो सके, मतलब एक मोटिवेशन है कि हाँ बस आज तो फाड़ देंगे, राइट। तो अभी मेरे पास जितने जो काम करने वाले लोग बचे हैं, एग्जैक्टली आई कैन सी हार्डली 25 to 30 पीपल, मतलब मैक्सिमम 25 से 30 लोग बचे हैं। और उनमें से जो भी लोग काम नहीं कर रहे, राइट, उनके लिए बता दूं कि सर्टिफिकेट की धमकी ये सब तो बहुत नॉर्मल बातें हैं, बट जो कि हैं, बट इन शॉर्ट आपको एक मैंने कोशिश की है कि आपको एक प्लेटफॉर्म दिया जाए। एंड ट्रस्ट मी, आगे आने वाले टाइम में आपके पास जो टेक्नोलॉजी का एक स्टैक बनेगा, राइट, वो बिल्कुल अमेजिंग बन जाएगा, बिल्कुल अमेजिंग बन जाएगा, राइट। एनीवे, सो होपफुली आप लोग एंजॉय करें सेशन, राइट, एंड हम लोग ऐसे ही मज़े करते करते टेक्नोलॉजी सीख लेंगे, राइट। सो आज मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ, इन शॉर्ट वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट द बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस ऑफ एंसिबल। आई मीन आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना और आप एंसिबल की प्रैक्टिस कैसे करोगे इन अ डेफिनेट वे। सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज एंसिबल बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस, फाइन। सो एंसिबल बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, बेस्ट वे कर देते हैं, प्रैक्टिस या बेस्ट वे टू लर्न, राइट, एंड इम्प्लीमेंट। हमेशा जब भी आप टेक्नोलॉजी को सीखो, आई डोंट नो, आज मेरा थोड़ा हिंदी बोलने का मन कर रहा है, राइट, तो होपफुली किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी समझने में। वैसे तो इंडिया से हैं तो घंटा ही नहीं होनी चाहिए, बट स्टिल अगर हो तो मैनेज कर देना, राइट। तो आप टेक्नोलॉजी को कभी भी सीखने से पहले इसका एक विजुअल बनाओ दिमाग में, राइट। आप इसको सोचो, ऐसा नहीं है डायरेक्टली एंसिबल नाम सुना, आशुतोष ने बता दिया, कल किसी और ने बता दिया, नाम सुना और शुरू हो गए। इसके बारे में सोचो एग्जैक्टली क्या यूज़ है, एक फीलिंग आनी चाहिए। मतलब आपको क्या करना है, जैसे आपके पास डॉकर है, एंसिबल है, सी है, जावा है, इसकी फीलिंग आनी चाहिए, राइट। जब तक फीलिंग नहीं आएगी, जब तक फीलिंग नहीं आएगी तब तक आप एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर सकते. एक फील मतलब समझ रहे हो ना कि अपनापन सा नहीं लग रहा, राइट. आई डोंट नो क्या घटिया ऐड आ रहा है ये, ठीक है. अपनापन सा नहीं लगता. तो आपको इन सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज को इतना यूज करना है, राइट. इतना ज्यादा यूज करना है कि बस मजा जाए. ओके, एनीवे आई होप आप टाइम टू टाइम करते रहेंगे. सो आज हम लोग एंसिबल को कैसे देखने वाले हैं कि एंसिबल के बारे में वैसे तो मैं बहुत कुछ बता चुका हूँ, और एक लाइन में फिनिश करूँ बात तो एंसिबल इज एन डेवॉप्स ऑटोमेशन टूल. ठीक है, एंसिबल इज अ डेवॉप्स ऑटोमेशन टूल, डेवॉप्स ऑटोमेशन, जिसको अगर आप किसी एक इंस्टेंस या सिस्टम पे यहाँ पे इंस्टॉल कर दो तो फिर ये बहुत सारी चीज़ों को ऑटोमेट कर सकता है. जैसे कि मैंने आपको कहा था कि आप लिनक्स सर्वर्स ऑटोमेट कर सकते हैं. जैसे हमारे पास 1000 सर्वर्स हैं एंड 10,000 मशीन्स हैं, ऐसा कुछ है. देन यू कैन इंस्टॉल, कॉन्फ़िगर, सिक्योर in a one shot. That means you don't have to go to the each and every server and उसको 1000 टाइम परफॉर्म करना है. ये आपके पास विंडोज़ मशीन है, ये आपके पास सिस्को की मशीन है, या फिर आपके पास क्लाउड है, वट एवर यू हैव, राइट. सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी ऑटोमेटेड बाई एन एंसिबल, राइट. एन एंसिबल जैसे इसे ऑटोमेट करता है उसके यू हैव टू राइट अ प्ले बुक, and playbook is a collection of modules, right. modules में ये लिखा होता है कि ये काम कैसे करना है and जहाँ करना है, right, where you want to perform those operations, उस प्लेस को हम इन्वेंट्री में लिखते हैं. बस इतना ही है एंसिबल एज अ स्टूडेंट सीखने के लिए. इन 3 चीज़ों के अलावा कुछ नहीं याद रखना. एंसिबल में जो करना है वो लिखना है प्लेबुक में. प्लेबुक यू विल हैव द कलेक्शन ऑफ मॉड्यूल्स एंड वेयर यू वांट टू परफॉर्म इट्स एन इन्वेंट्री, राइट. सो इस इन्वेंट्री में आप वो सारी एंट्री करेंगे यहाँ पे परफॉर्म करने के लिए, ऑलराइट. ये सारी बातें समझ में आती हैं. इफ यू आर वेरी वेरी मच एग्री ऑन द सेम पॉइंट, टाइप यस यू अंडरस्टूड, यस यू गेट इट. दैट मीन्स हाँ, आपको ये बिल्कुल समझ में आ गया, right. So just hit your message yes or no in the chat window. Wonderful. So Harsh, Shubham, Roshan and few more. ठीक है, मैसेज टाइप करने में कंजूसी मत किया करो, राइट. फटाफट लिख के काम खत्म. इससे क्या मुझे पता पड़ता है कि लाइक यस यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. अदरवाइज ये वर्चुअल क्लासरूम में क्वेश्चन मार्क बना रहता है कि हाँ आया या नहीं आया, राइट. सो योर रिस्पॉन्सेस आर वेरी वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर मी. ओके, वंडरफुल, आई कैन सी, गॉट इट, वंडरफुल. अब देखो एग्जैक्टली क्या होता है, ये बात बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है समझना. इफ यू आर राइटिंग अ प्ले बुक एंड इन्वेंट्री में आपने ये सारे आईपी लिख दिए सबके, और आप डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे अप्लाई कर दोगे. इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू अप्लाई हियर, ट्रस्ट मी, इफ यू हैव रिटन सम रॉन्ग प्ले बुक, वो सारे सर्वर, सारे नेटवर्क डिवाइसेस, सारे विंडोज मशीन, सब कुछ तबाह हो जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, you have written the playbook and you have used the module and you are applying it on the inventories. जैसे inventory में, if something happens wrong and you are directly applying on the server side, so this is a disaster, right? तो मतलब सीधी सी बात है, ऐसा कभी नहीं करना चाहिए. तो बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस क्या है? बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस इज टेक योर Ansible machine, right? This is your Ansible machine and write playbook. Before applying this playbook on the target systems, apply here itself. So that means you don't have to apply these playbooks on the target machine first. Test it here. Okay. Or I can say similar to that, make a testing environment 1 2 3 and apply here first. You can apply in your local host also to practice, or you can have some testing environment. If this goes successfully, I mean it's working fine, then you have to apply on the real server always. So that means एक work plan होना चाहिए. If testing is done, then you have to apply. Now the problem with the student life is we don't have so many machines and so many servers, or I can say we cannot afford sometimes. Okay, so what you can do is you simply can take a container, or I can say take a Docker image, right? Use Docker file to install an Ansible and make a new Docker image and use that. तो आपको Docker फाइल यूज करके आपको जो Ansible है, यानी आपको खुद को एक इमेज बनानी है Ansible की, और इसी में सारी प्रैक्टिस करो. So if you want to do practice in for Ansible, you don't have to log in any server. And Docker, I believe you know, Docker file you know. So what I'm going to share is, I'm going to share a Docker file method where you can use that Docker file to, you know, create your new Docker image. Okay? So how you're going to do that? So for the same, let me log into my root account. I hope this will be very much visible, and I'm creating a temporary directory /temp my Docker image. Okay, anywhere I can create, and I'm going there. I hope you are understanding it very well. Whenever you want to write a Docker file, you need an empty directory for sure. And I'm just writing here Docker file, and from CentOS, this is the best image you can use ever. And maintainer, fine. I'm having maintainer like ashutoslinux.com and my contact number 57594. I'm doing it fast, I know, but you don't have to worry about anything, you know already. And I'm just using run instruction. First of all, I have to take some example. Okay, so from where you can install Ansible is very simple. So there is an online repository, online repo of Fedora or CentOS or RHEL, these OS. So we are using CentOS in the base, and so if you want to download something for free, so we have a place, we call it EPEL. This is the place. If you install this, you can install so many software like Docker, Kubernetes, and many more things. So what I'm doing, I'm just typing EPEL for CentOS, right? You have to just go to the official website of fedoraproject.org. You go there. So they have given some, you know, link of online repository. This is for CentOS 6, CentOS 7, and this is for CentOS 8. So I'm copying that one. Why I'm copying CentOS 8? Because whenever you write CentOS, and it will take the latest version, and the latest version of CentOS is 8. Okay, so I'm typing this. So what this command will do, it will actually download a repo of EPEL. Now another run instruction, I can just use yum install docker. Sorry, not Docker. What the hell I'm doing? Ansible. That's it. If you have installed that in this, that's it. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to write any CMD or something instruction. So because Ansible is not having any services or something, okay, just saving that one, and docker build -t Ashutosh :Ansible tag. Okay, so this is my image name, this is my tag, and dot. Let's hit enter. Because you know what, EPEL and Ansible is a big software. It can, you know, have around 35, 70, 75, or maybe a huge size. I think 100 MB, 100 MB. So it is going to waiting saying yum install instll aborted. Okay, yes. The reason is because in this command I haven't typed -y. See, because it is asking for yes and no. So yes, like here I have typed. Okay, so it is now downloading this EPEL repo. So this step will download the enterprise EPEL repo from official website of Fedora project. It can take some time because for the first time CentOS is connecting to its base OS and registries. Then it will keep this got downloaded. Once this got downloaded, now it will install Ansible here, because the installation of Ansible is right here. So you don't have to install Ansible in a separate machine. You can install Ansible in a Docker container. So now you are creating this Docker image so that everything will be under your image. Now you can push your image to Docker Hub. See, so it's around 25 MB size. See, all the Python 3 software are getting installed because Ansible is written in Python by default. Right, so see, everything is getting installed, right? And it's pretty easy. See, that got completed. And it takes some time to finish it up. Boom, wonderful. So I hope it's the most easiest way. So if I'll just do Docker images, see, I got the first image, although I already have this one, but 455 MB image I get it. Now from this image we can always create container and practice. So let me show you. So what I'm going to do is docker run it-name my Ansible, then from Ashutosh Ansible and bash. Okay, so I'm going there. Yes, I'm here. I can show you my operating system is CentOS 8, right? And if you remember what was the configuration file, it was etc Ansible and under ansible.cfg. See, so this is your inventory file, this is your configuration file. Everything is very much same. So, and as the practice purpose, first of all tell me, and this method is very cool, right? I mean, you don't have to do anything. Maybe some of you already using, but type yes if you're understanding it very well. I think it's the very super easy method. Okay, so type easy or okay or yes or hello, hi, whatever in the response, so that I can just make my mind this you are understanding it. Okay, waiting for your response. Oh, do we have screen delay? No. Okay, so for hers it's yes. Is the Harsh is only one that is getting the live update for first time. Okay, wonderful. And it's very easy way. Nice. So now what I'm going to do is, right here I can just check the same thing. I don't have to make any entry in my inventory file. You know that this is my inventory file, and this is also written in the configuration file itself. The path of inventory is right here. Okay, this is the inventory path. So what I'm going to do, I'm directly going to write a playbook. Okay, so let's say mkdir and playbooks. So here is playbooks directory, and I'm going to use playbooks, and here let me write test.yml. so I'm writing very first playbook. Okay, I hope you guys you are remembering that fact. I mean, you have that thing in your mind, that the playbook consists of 3 sections: host, variable, and task. Okay, host has a target group name, variable have some variable, and task has the module list, or actually what you want to do. Okay, so this is something we have. So we have written that one. So I'm just writing this playbook with 3 hyphen in the beginning, 1 space hyphen, and hosts. See, as of now, in the last session we were trying to write here either all or the name of group like web or something, or target machine IP address. But if you want to test in your local machine, you can write it localhost. That's it, it is done. Come here, write task, variables is optional. Now come here, give hyphen. Let's say I want to running date command. So the module is command for that, and the command name. And I can type here, I am using date command to run locally. Okay, this is my first module. And how you can check the list of module in Ansible, that I already explained the same by -l. So Ansible doc -l, it will give you the list of all the modules that we have here. And don't forget, we are running in the container. Okay, this thing. So 26. Now the most simplest file it is. So this is localhost. That means I'm testing in the container itself, where the Ansible is installed, this and this. Okay, now if I want to run my playbook, Ansible this, see, it is connecting to localhost, running date command, and got change. Here you are getting 1 change found, means yes, command got successfully run. OK message, 0 failed, 0 skipped, 0 rescued, 0 ignored, and 0 unrejected. All thing is very set. Okay, so now I'm gonna tell you some list of modules that you can use in Ansible, because everything is modules. So the module we have used in the last session, ping, command, or shell, okay, or copy, yum, DNF, apt, and many more. These are the modules. Okay, so let's say, and these modules can be applied against your inventory file. Against your inventory file. So simply if you are applying it against your inventory file, so these effect will be happening to them. But just to test, you can apply it locally. Let's say I'm going to write something here, VI, and this is date command. Another module, let's say I want to print just some message. So this must be in the same symmetry. Name is a normal keyword. Printing hello world message. Fine. See, the symmetry must be very same. Now the module name is debug, and the keyword is msg is equals to hello world. This is Ansible 2.9. Okay, so command module to run command on all the inventory host. Debug module is to just print a message in all the inventory host. So if it was a all inventory, this date command would have run in all the inventory host. Okay, see this. So if I will show you, so task, see, task 1, task 2 and task 3. So print message to this. Okay, so whatever we are writing under this playbook, under task section, this is my task 1, this is my task 2, likewise. Okay, so debug is very much helpful just to print the variable or messages. Let's say if you want to, now don't forget that if you write here the list of IP or group of inventory name, this thing will be performed on the target machine. So whatever you are writing here in the local host, it is going to perform over there. It is not going to perform it locally. Okay, so when it is performing like that, you don't have to worry about the same. Okay, so if you are understanding that fact, in the real world, if you are writing your playbook, the only thing you have to change is this, from local host to whatever group you have prepared under this inventory file. So if you are understanding it, you just have to write the name of group here, let's say web all or something. So these modules will be applied to all the target machines. So if you are understanding it well, just type yes message in the chat window that yes, you guys are understanding it. So for practice purpose, you can simply write localhost, rest you can write inventory information. Okay, so that's why I have said that for the practice purpose it's wonderful, it's awesome. Hanji, very good. So Tendulkar ji is saying Hanji. Okay, yes for Harsh. What about other people? So Gauri, Yukta, Kajal, Dipesh. Okay, great. So in short, this is all something we are going to use that. Anyway, one more thing I really want to tell you as of now, because I'm seeing so many fluctuation in the people who are, who have in the summer internship group, but they're not joining, they're not attending training, and they want to work in this. So let me tell you one thing today only, that Kubernetes training, right? Kubernetes is one of the awesome technology I have seen ever, and for this you don't have to miss first session that is happening tomorrow, that is happening tomorrow. Okay, and I will take a kind of attendance. So I'll be taking a kind of attendance and will cross check number of you. Whosoever are present here in the day 1 session, only those people are allowed to attain all the sessions. And the reason behind this, because this technology architecture is very much amazing and complex both. If you miss the session in between, the flow will be very much diversed. Okay, so make sure whosoever want to attain, they have to attain first session, and only those people will be able to attain the session, because I'm going to make this channel private for Kubernetes. Okay, I am delivering this Kubernetes for Cisco, Wipro, TCS, Infosys in the same time in the morning 9:30 to 5. But I really don't want to make it public, because if you're not joining it every day, there is no point of learning. So this Kubernetes training will be private. Only those people will be able to access and view the sessions who will attend tomorrow session, the first one. I hope it will be very much clear for everyone, right? So if you understood my point, just type cool message in the chat window. This technology is very perfect to learn, very much awesome. You will love it, right? This is my guarantee to you. Alright, so if you're understanding it, if I see 24-25 people tomorrow, then only these people will be able to log in from there. Great. Alright, so what you will be doing, I'm giving this responsibility to Piyush. I hope Piyush you are here, right? Piyush and Harsh and Rhythm, 3 people. So connecting the email address before session is starting. So Piyush, Harsh and Rhythm. Okay, you guys will be taking the email address of all the attendees who are joining session tomorrow. Okay, timings will be same time, 11 a.m. in the morning. Alright, anyway, going back to this playbook again, let me introduce some more modules. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm writing another playbook. Let's say I want to install HTTPD. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll use this host, local host, then tasks, and name I'm going to give like installing HTTPD server, and here the module name is yum. Okay, now what I have to write is name is HTTPD and state is present or installed, right? Present or installed. So simply this module yum has a keyword name. If you don't want to write in this way, you can write in this way. Name is equals to HTTPD, state is equals to present. So whatever target machines we have, either 1 or 1000, I want my Ansible to use this module and install this software present. Now the value can have present, it can have installed, it can have latest, it can have present. Okay, so yum is a module name and this. Let's say if you want to start service also, so name starting service, so you can use service module, name is equals to httpd and state is equals to started. Alright, so this will be installing this, and on the machine this will be starting this. Alright, so this will be working for real OS, not for containers. You know that. Okay, so if you want to install or start service for containers, to start httpd service for containers, I have to use shell module and httpd-d for ground. Okay, because in containers this service command is not working, so we have to use this, either shell module or command module. Fine, so you can use that. So I hope you are understanding it. So this one, so this one is not working in container for real OS, but it is for this. Now if you have so many real OS, it will install everywhere and it will start it. Alright, so that is something you can use. So as of now I'm just running that playbook, although I don't have to do these two things as of now, but this is something you can use it. Alright, so now I think you have some idea about how to write playbook. One more thing, if you're confused or not able to remember these keywords, let's say yum has name keyword or state is present, how you will figure it out? So what we can do is, there is an Ansible doc command, and you want to understand the documentation, then you type the module name. Let's say I want to take this, so once you hit enter, so you will be getting every single detail. First of all, this is the Python file where you can go and check. Second, these are the options that you can use, like auto remove, bug fix, config file, disable GPG, download only, and here it will be, let's say, list, log time, and name, the one we have used. And we have also used state. Now the state can have present or installed or latest, or it can have remove or absent or removed. Fine. Now in the bottom line you will be getting some examples. See, examples like installing Apache. So yum, the keyword is name, state is either present or latest. As I already told you, you can write this method, or you can put here in the equality. So it will be great if you do this way, because this is the most latest version of this. Okay, now you can see here I was talking about contribution. So if you are a core team member, your name and some things will be given here. Okay, if you are core team member, not the normal one. Okay, now here is something you are installing like this. Okay, so they have given a lot of examples. Even every module has example. So by using Docker, sorry, Ansible doc and the module name, you can get a list of examples. So the one that I have here, see, either you write this way or you can put under here, down, down, down. So this will be, for practice purpose. Let's say if I want to install some software, install to software. So install software .yml. So what I'll do is -host localhost and then tasks. Okay, now what you can do, let's say installing, this is a comment message now, kind of FTP server, FTP software. So I can use again yum module. See, I can go here, name FTP and state is present. Okay, then let's say I want to check the current date and time. So checking current time, I can again use command module and date. Okay, so it will check time and it will install this software. Let me run that playbook. So if I do this Ansible playbook software.yml, so it is connecting to localhost. Okay, so the software got installed, date got happened. But you know what, whenever we are just running this playbook, I'm checking that yes, change got happened, but I cannot see output here. The output is in Ansible playbook is not visible at all. Right? When it is not visible at all, what you will do? So you have to, understand Ansible in that way. So if you want to list out the output, then we have to talk about another component in Ansible. Now that is variable. So by using variable, you can check output, and you can also use variable as a normal variable the way we are using in programming. Because if you want to use something in normal programming language, why we use variable? So that we can use that variable in different times. Okay, I can show you the example where exactly variable was required. So in install FTP, what we are doing actually, see, I'm using the same name 3 times, httpd, httpd, httpd. If it was a very big name or big script, writing the same thing 3 times is not the visible solution. So you can put this name under some variable. So here what you can do is, I am just using, first of all, let me ask you, are you guys understanding the use of variable when you want to reuse the value again and again, or you want to check the output of the plays or playbook that we are running, every task output, we can use Ansible variable. Or let's say to store some username, password kind of data, you can also use variables in Ansible. It's pretty very similar to the way you are using in normal programming. Okay, so is it understood? yes or no? सब सही. Okay, great. So what I can do is I'm just introducing variable. So let's say play with variable.yml. Okay, so I'm very fond of Vim, I believe. Let me install Vim here because I'm using it every time mistakenly, or so I really love Vim editor. So let's just install this Vim. So this Vim is getting installed. Okay, by the way, just a thought in the mind, do you ever wonder how these software are deciding their order, which one to install first? And did you ever tried or think about the same, how to create our own RPM software likewise? So it can be a good task, by the way. So this hosts, and I'm writing here like local host. Okay, here I'm writing vars. Let's say in the var section I'm writing x colon httpd. Okay, one variable x and another, let's say y is equals to hello simply. So I've defined two variables here. Now under task section I can go, I think I need to set my indentation, set shift width is 1. So if I go there, hyphen name, installing httpd, what I'll do is use yum. And if you are using this method or you are using this method, it's all fine. Then you have to call this variable like this, x. Okay, always calling Ansible variable. So it must be in double quotes under double curly braces, then the name of variable, and then I want to install it. Okay, now similarly, if you want to install start service in real OS, so I think this is in the same symmetry, yes. And then we are using service module. Again, name is, again because I'm using httpd, then state is started. Okay, likewise if it is in the container, fine, starting service in containers, so shell module x hyphen d for ground. Alright, so this can be in general a way to write a good playbook. Okay, so this is my task, and here I have written the playbook. Variables using everywhere. Another benefit of using variable, we can replace it during playbook runtime. So let's say what I can do. Definitely if I run this playbook, it is going to fail because we don't have this one as of now. See, so what I'll do, I'll use Ansible playbook play with variable. If I don't want to make any changes, I can use dry run. So what this option will do, this option will pretend that it has to be done virtually. It will not do any changes, but it will just Ansible playbook - dry run. Can I see dry run, or only -C? See, so it is showing the shell module is not supporting something. Let me just check it. If the shell module is not supporting, I can remove this one, httpd, no issues. It is also happening with some modules, and sometimes the specific module is not supporting. See, so it is taking httpd and trying in real OS, starting service in the container. That got skipped, right? Starting service in the real OS. Okay, anyway, so you can use that way. So this was the one example, but let me use it for kind of showing the output. So one more example of this. Let's say we have used software.this, and if I'm running it, I'm not able to see the date command output or present FTP installation process. Okay, so here what I can do is, let me just first check Ansible -playbook software. It is running, but the output is not visible. So what we can do, there is a keyword called register. What register will do, it can store the output of the module you have added the register variable. Let's say I'm storing in a variable called x. Okay, now whatever this module will be doing with this argument, it will be stored in x. So register keyword is to store output of connected modules. Okay, now how you print that value? So if you want to print value of x, the module is debug. There is keyword called var is equals to the variable name. See, so command module is running date command, register is taking that output in x. Now the debug module will use as a variable. So this is syntax, and if I just store this Ansible playbook software.yml, so after this yes, what I get is printing the value of x. So actually that much big output is there. So we have X, we have standard output, we have start time, we have output lines, we have delta, and so many things. Okay, so it will be something like this. Meanwhile, if you want to use only this line, if you want to print, you can also write the functions. So dot std out, see, std out. If you get the variable name x dot std out, and if I rerun this playbook, you can see now right, after installing software, current check date and time, yes, std, okay, sorry, I just missed this, out t. So I get this output here, right? So it's very easy to print that output in a very similar way. So but this standard out will be, you can take from that one after printing this. So what I can do, I can just copy these two lines and paste it there, value of x with std out, and here I'll use this. So I can run both the command. Right, see, first I'm getting all the things, then I'm getting this one. Sorry. So I hope this is something that you are understanding, is the use of variable. So now you don't have to use Ansible that much, but maybe somewhere in interview or in the college you want to automate something, so you can use that. Okay, so I hope it will be very good for practicing it at least, right? Although I'm repeating it again, it was not in agenda, but I just wanted you to know about some facts of Ansible. Although Ansible is very vast technology, you will require more than a month or more than that to understand it. But if you are finding it useful, at least you can practice it in the container itself if you need it in future. Okay, so I just explained the way Ansible is working, and you don't have to install anything big. You can containerize that thing, so Docker container will be using that as this. Okay, so say yes in the chat window if you are very much okay as of now. Alright, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. So the messages are blocked, or okay, so I think it's a bit delay. Okay, now great. So time for assigning some task for Docker. along with Git, and what I say is something we call it CI/CD. So now this task, after the completion, you have to comment in this video. Okay, right? You have to comment in this video. That means yes, it is going to comment here. The task is very simple. So you have to create a Docker image by Docker file the way I created. And let's say you created an Ansible based Docker image, right? So you can use this video, and what you have to do is you have to, after just creating a new Docker image of Ansible, you have to create a container. In the container where the Ansible is running. Okay, so definitely your host machine has Docker running, that's why you are able to create this. Now in the container you have to write a playbook. That playbook can launch 10 containers of Alpine with pingfb.com as a parent process. So that means you have to write a playbook and you have to run a playbook, and the playbook you are running in the container itself. So when you run it, this container must connect to the Docker engine of the host, and this container itself launch to the more container. So that means never try to connect your host like their host name or IP. So the target section will be only local host. That means the way we are using. So your always target section will be local host. That means that the container itself. Now the 10 container that you are running, that must be running under this container. Okay, so you are already running your Ansible in the container, and you have to write a playbook that can launch 10 containers. Those 10 containers will be running inside this container. So that means container inside container. But those containers will be running by playbook. So if the task is very much understood, and अगर ये समझ में आ गया तो yes बोलो, नहीं आया तो no बोलो, and if I need to repeat it तो repeat बोल दो in the chat window फटाफट. Okay, waiting. इसको GitHub पे सॉल्यूशन को टेस्ट करके कमेंट करके यहाँ पे कमेंट करना है इसी वीडियो पे. So for hers it's yes, understood. What about others? हर्ष मुझे लगता है थोड़ा इंटेलिजेंट है शायद. खुशी, ओके, खुशी भी इंटेलिजेंट है इसका मतलब. लगता तो नहीं पर ठीक है. ओके, हाँ जी, understood. Repeat. Yes, understood. Okay, let me repeat for Preeti Sharma. So Sharma जी कुछ ऐसा है कि सी बहुत इजी है. Let's say आपने क्या किया, you launch a container, and जिस कंटेनर के अंदर आपने Ansible इंस्टॉल कर दिया, the way we have installed like this. ठीक है. So Ansible is running in the container, but ये कंटेनर बनाने के लिए आपको पहले डॉकर इमेज बनानी पड़ेगी, डॉकर फाइल लिख के. ऐसे कोई प्री डिफाइंड इमेज नहीं लिखना जो मैंने अभी लिखा है. डॉकर फाइल से आपने एक डॉकर इमेज बना दी और इस इमेज से एक कंटेनर लॉन्च किया जिसमें Ansible प्री इंस्टॉल है. Right, now this Ansible has to perform some task on behalf of playbook. So you have to write a playbook in this Ansible जिसका टारगेट सेक्शन क्या होगा, लोकल होस्ट. क्या होगा, लोकल होस्ट. मतलब इसमें जो भी टास्क होगा वो इसी कंटेनर में रन करेगा. अब इसका टास्क सेक्शन क्या होगा, टास्क में यू हैव टू राइट समथिंग सो दैट वी कैन लॉन्च 10 कंटेनर्स. और 10 कंटेनर जो चलेंगे वो इस कंटेनर के अंदर चलेंगे. कंटेनर ऑलरेडी है, कंटेनर 1 2 3 4 10. जो कंटेनर 10 के 10 चलेंगे सारे के सारे होंगे फ्रॉम अल्पाइन इमेज एंड द parent process will be ping fb.com. simple. ये है अपना टास्क, राइट. सो प्रीति शर्मा, if you are understanding it well, I mean अब समझ में आ गया होगा तो you can say yes. Where is Preeti? For Yukta it's very much understood already, but I think Preeti is listening. Anyway, तो ये रही आपके Ansible की थोड़ी सी स्टोरी that I really wanted to share with you. ठीक है. Time to time I'll be taking few more things about Ansible, but as I told you, tomorrow's session is very very important. Because if you're not attending tomorrow's session, then from my side you are not eligible to join Kubernetes anymore, right? So Kubernetes का session कल तो join करना ही है. 10:30 the link will be available. Okay, 10:30 to 11 में क्या करना है, जो जिनको मैंने बोला है like हर्ष, पीयूष एंड रिदम, इन लोगों को जितने लोग भी ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं सबके ईमेल एड्रेस यहाँ पे चैट विंडो में मांग लेने हैं. एंड देन आपको वो सारे ईमेल्स एक CSV फाइल के अंदर मेरे को मेल कर देना है, मेरे को भेज देना है. तो जो Kubernetes का लिंक बनेगा वो प्राइवेट बनेगा और उसमें वही सारे लोग अलाउ होंगे यूट्यूब स्ट्रीम करने के लिए. तो मेक श्योर जिस ईमेल आईडी से आपने YouTube लॉगिन कर रखा हो वही ईमेल आईडी आप मुझे भेजना. ये मतलब हर शेंजो को. ऑलराइट, ठीक है. वंडरफुल गाइस, तो एंजॉय द डे एंड जो भी आपको असाइनमेंट मिला है उसे आप फिनिश करो. और ये डिज़ाइन आज की, ऐसा नहीं कि आप 4-5 दिन करो. दिस पर्टिकुलर असाइनमेंट मैक्स बाय tonight, और ये मान लो बिफोर yesterday सेशन. ठीक है. you have to submit your GitHub link here in the chat window, sorry, comment section. Okay, alright guys, so enjoy your Saturday. This was my time, and tomorrow we'll have a long class, maybe 2.5 or 3. 2.5 तो रखेंगे so that at least Kubernetes का काफ़ी सारा आइडिया आपको लग जाएगा. So thank you so much. I think दिन प्रतिदिन मेरी राइटिंग काफ़ी इम्प्रूव हो रही है. No worries. So and have fun. Bye bye. So any questions if you have, please do ask. Rest अलविदा दोस्तों, मजे करना. Okay. तो I mean, if you have some question, just say okay. नहीं तो bye bye. Have fun. Wonderful. So I'm just ending this stream now.